Have you ever loved someone, giving them your whole heart and soul, only to be met with cruel rejection? You were left in pain, despair, and trapped in a whirlwind of unanswered questions. But don't let the pain win. You have the power to turn the tables and make the narcissist regret losing you. Become the best version of yourself, shining brighter and happier than ever before. Join us as we explore the magic tips to drive a narcissist mad with longing for you. They'll be restless, tormented, and secretly watching your life with envy and regret. I often encourage you to be the captain of your own ship, steady at the helm as you navigate life's storms, and not to be swayed by the emotional tempests of a narcissist. But I understand that saying it is far easier than doing it. Many people, even after trying to escape, are drawn back into the toxic vortex of the relationship. They keep giving, sacrificing, only to receive deeper wounds in return. They feel like a crumpled piece of paper, discarded without a second thought. The more they invest in the relationship, the more they are met with emptiness and a sense of worthlessness. Like sowing seeds in barren soil, no matter how much they nurture, there are no fruits to harvest. Their spirit drowns in disillusionment and a loss of faith, making self-love seem like an impossible goal. They remain trapped in a loop of unanswered questions. Why are they so indifferent? Do I mean nothing to them? These thoughts become haunting demons, gripping them tightly and preventing them from moving forward. I don't advocate living your life to prove a narcissist wrong, but if the pain and the desire for recognition awaken you, becoming a catalyst for healing your wounds and rediscovering yourself, then that's a different story. Sometimes we must fall to the depths to uncover the inner strength we never knew we had and rise from the shadows. Some relationships are like a carousel, spinning you into an endless cycle of ups and downs. You are discarded, hurt, and then lured back with false, sweet words. This painful cycle isn't limited to romantic relationships. It can also occur within families, where those closest to you inflict the deepest wounds. You pour your heart and soul into these relationships, firmly believing in their love. But they respond with betrayal and hurtful actions, leaving you confused and in pain. The clash between your belief in their love and the harsh reality creates intense inner turmoil, trapping you in a cycle of pain and disorientation. This video is for anyone caught in that painful loop, abandoned and then pulled back into a relationship, a cycle of suffering created by a narcissist. Imagine your mind as a ping-pong table where two opposing thoughts are fiercely battling it out. One side holds firm beliefs in love and connection, while the other is the harsh reality of betrayal and pain. These thoughts are like ping-pong balls, endlessly bouncing back and forth, leaving you exhausted and incapable of making decisions. But when you learn to take control of this match in your mind, you'll begin to overcome the conflict. You'll no longer be stuck asking, why don't they care? Instead, you'll accept the reality, neutralize the past, and find the strength to move forward. Sometimes anger and indignation provide the energy to push ahead. These powerful emotions can be a driving force for action, more so than shame or self-blame. So, here are the steps you can take to recover and move on from this situation. A crucial point before we begin. Narcissists don't miss you in the way you might hope. They don't miss your personality, your essence, or the shared memories. Instead, they miss the feeling you gave them, the emotional supply you provided. In other words, they miss your function rather than your person. So, after cutting off contact, do they miss you? The answer is Perhaps, but only if they haven't found a new source of supply. In that case, they might pretend to miss you, but it's simply to fill the void within themselves. If you want them to come back, you have to play their game. Make them dependent on you, and then discard them without mercy. While this strategy might work, is it worth sacrificing your self-respect? That's a decision only you can make. Regardless, as promised, I will share 4 steps to make a narcissist obsess over you and help you take control of the game. Step 1. Master your emotions. Maintaining emotional control is like carefully removing a hook from a fish's mouth. It's not easy, and the narcissist won't let you go without a fight. When you try to leave, they'll use manipulative tactics to reel you back in. They'll treat you better than ever, making you believe they've changed. But in reality, they're only feeding their ego, knowing they still have power over you. The sad truth is, they know exactly what makes you happy, but use it as bait to lure you back. Like cunning predators, they toy with their prey before delivering the final blow. Each time you're discarded, the wounds cut deeper, making you feel insignificant and broken. Remember, the narcissist's ultimate goal is to provoke a strong emotional reaction from you. They want to see you angry, desperate, and in pain. It's how they assert their power and control. To counter this, remain calm and composed. Don't let them see your hurt. Narcissists thrive on your panic and pleading, watching you struggle like a puppet with its strings cut. They enjoy seeing you go through anger, despair, and heartbreak. It validates their power and satisfies their distorted ego. However, if you react neutrally, with a serene and detached demeanor, you'll take them by surprise. Smile and say, "I agree, this relationship isn't healthy. I'm glad we're ending it and I wish you well." By doing this, you deny them the emotional fuel they crave, leaving them frustrated and unsettled. Once you step away from their emotional whirlwind, clarity will set in. Like waking from a long dream, you'll see the true nature of the relationship and recognize their manipulative tactics. This awakening gives you the strength to break free and reclaim your freedom and peace. Step 2. Disappear from their life. After firmly ending things, take decisive action to cut all ties with the narcissist. Block their phone number, delete their contact information, unfollow and unfriend them on social media, vanish completely from their life. This is like building a solid wall between you and their poisoned arrows. They'll no longer have the opportunity to lure you back with sweet words or destabilize you with emotional manipulation. When I say cut all contact, I mean every connection, even with mutual acquaintances, like their parents or siblings. Maintain a strict no-contact rule for as long as possible. If you leave the door open, they'll see it as an invitation to continue manipulating you. They'll believe you've forgiven or accepted their behavior, which will embolden them. They might try to trap you with complex ties such as shared children or financial entanglements, making it even harder for you to escape. If you share children with them, establish minimal contact. Only communicate when absolutely necessary about the children. Use parenting apps to keep interactions brief and clear. If they text you at 1 a.m. claiming concern for the kids, it's not about the children. It's about crossing your boundaries. This is when you need to stand firm and uphold the boundaries you've set. Understand that late-night messages or trivial inquiries are often excuses to disturb your peace and reassert control. Stay alert. Avoid engaging in unnecessary exchanges or meetings. These only create more complications. Protect your peace by sticking to your decisions, steering clear of temptation, and focusing on your own life. Narcissists revel in being pursued and desired, especially after they've heartlessly discarded you or forced you into an apology. Your attempts to hold on only inflate their ego. Like playful children, they enjoy watching you struggle to chase them. Your easy forgiveness feels like a compliment, soothing their conscience. If I'm really that bad, why are they still clinging to me? They tell themselves. Their oversized ego prevents them from acknowledging their faults. But when you break the rules, refusing to chase, refusing to beg, they're shocked. They grow restless, anxiously checking their phone, wondering why you're ignoring them. Anger flares as they realize they've lost control and their obedient puppet has slipped from their grasp. Step 3. Elevate your self-worth. Relationships with narcissists often follow 4 main stages: love bombing, devaluation, discarding, and hoovering. Once they begin to devalue you and treat you poorly, it's unlikely the relationship will ever return to what it was. They may stay physically present but create emotional distance, and this is often when they start seeking emotional fulfillment elsewhere to meet their needs. Can a narcissist ever reassess and want to come back? Typically, they only consider returning if they see clear benefits for themselves. If you rebuild your life after a breakup, getting in shape, achieving new career milestones, or gaining attention on social media, they may suddenly show interest. But it won't be out of genuine love. Rather, they'll see renewed value or opportunities in reconnecting with you. Narcissists only reassess when they perceive potential gains from reconnecting. When you restore your self-worth, become successful, or attract attention, it acts like a beacon for them. They may see you as a new supply to feed their inflated ego. This doesn't stem from regret or genuine feelings, but from their desire to regain control or exploit you further. In short, their return and reassessment depend entirely on how they see your value serving their needs. Their return is not an expression of love or remorse, but a cold calculation of personal benefit. Step 4. Carefully manage how you share your emotions online. Understand that everything you post and share can deeply affect your emotions and mindset. Sometimes, unintentionally, you may empower the narcissist through seemingly harmless posts. Instead of exposing your pain or sadness with quotes about heartbreak and loss, think carefully before sharing. Avoid posting anything aimed at provoking them. Narcissists won't interpret these emotions as you might hope. They'll simply see them as a sign they still hold power over you, that you haven't fully let go. Negative emotions you display can inadvertently become a source of energy for them, reinforcing their ego and making them feel they still have the ability to manipulate and control your emotions. Instead, if you need a space to process complex feelings and lingering pain, turn to safer outlets like support groups or journaling. Support groups, especially those with people who've experienced similar situations, can offer a sense of understanding and validation. In these spaces, you can share your story authentically, without fear of judgment or exploitation. Journaling, too, can be an excellent companion, allowing you to freely express your emotions and thoughts, while also tracking your progress in healing. More importantly, controlling how you express your emotions is a way to protect your self-esteem and maintain your inner peace. Each time you refuse to let the narcissist into your emotional space, you reaffirm your autonomy. This is the time to turn inward, nurture yourself, and gradually reclaim the mental strength you may have lost in the toxic relationship. Remember, your peace and recovery are priceless. Don't let them be compromised by someone who doesn't deserve your energy. The healing journey after leaving a narcissist isn't easy, but believe in your strength to overcome it. By following these 4 simple steps, not only can you make them long for you, but you'll also rediscover your confidence and self-love. Always remember, you deserve a genuine love where you're respected and cherished. Never let anyone, not even a narcissist, dim your light. Thank you for watching this video. Share your stories and thoughts in the comments below. Together we can heal and rise stronger than ever.